Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into an interesting comparison between two political philosophies that often seem similar but have distinct differences. Constitutionalism and libertarianism. Let's break it down. First, let's talk about constitutionalists. Constitutionalists adhere strictly to the U.S. Constitution as the supreme law of the land. They believe in interpreting the Constitution based on the original intent of the Founding Fathers. They emphasize the rule of law and the separation of powers, supporting a limited federal government with more powers reserved to the states and the people, as per the 10th Amendment. Constitutionalists focus heavily on protecting individual rights explicitly stated in the Constitution, particularly the Bill of Rights. They rely on originalism and textualism as key judicial philosophies. Prominent constitutionalists include figures like Antonin Scalia and Clarence Thomas. Now let's shift our focus to libertarians. Libertarians prioritize individual liberty as the highest political end. They believe in self-ownership and voluntary interactions, drawing from classical liberalism. Libertarians advocate for minimal government intervention in both personal and economic matters, arguing that government should only protect individuals' rights to life, liberty, and property. They support a broad scope of personal freedoms, including the decriminalization of many victimless crimes, and emphasize economic freedom and property rights. Prominent libertarians include Murray Rothbard, Friedrich Hayek, Ayn Rand, and political figures like Ron Paul and Gary Johnson. So, what are the similarities between constitutionalists and libertarians? Both advocate for a limited role of government and emphasize the protection of individual rights and economic freedom. But there are also key differences. Constitutionalists base their views on a strict interpretation of the U.S. Constitution, while libertarians base theirs on broader philosophical principles of individual liberty and minimal state interference. Constitutionalists focus on rights explicitly enumerated in the Constitution, whereas libertarians support a wider range of freedoms, including those not specifically mentioned in the Constitution. Constitutionalists may support some government functions if they believe these are constitutionally authorized. Libertarians generally argue for a more radical reduction in government roles. But what about those who identify as libertarian constitutionalists? A libertarian who is also a constitutionalist combines the strict adherence to the U.S. Constitution with the broad philosophical commitment to individual liberty. They believe the Constitution is the best framework for protecting personal freedoms and limiting government power. Libertarian constitutionalists advocate for minimal government intervention, just like libertarians, but they ground their beliefs in the constitutional framework, ensuring that any government action must be explicitly authorized by the Constitution. They support a strict interpretation of the Constitution, opposing expansions of government power that are not constitutionally justified, while also pushing for maximal personal and economic freedoms. In summary, while both constitutionalists and libertarians share a commitment to limited government and individual rights, their approaches and foundational beliefs set them apart. And libertarian constitutionalists bridge these philosophies by advocating for broad individual freedoms within the strict confines of the Constitution. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more content. Let us know in the comments which philosophy resonates more with you.